in a race against it.
Who?
Barbie! If this doll have a bomb, I know what it means. Fear it. Build a town, build it fast. Secret laboratory. Is anyone ever going to tell the truth?
Truth about the universe.
What's going on?
I'm actually not sure. This is a matter of life and death. Our work here will ensure a peace mankind has never seen.
That's happening, isn't it?
If this got out, this would be catastrophic!
Are we saying there's a chance that when we push that button, we destroy
This doll
the world? Well, remember this day.
This is the most important thing to ever happen in the history of the world.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Alright, well, what is up, my artist? I'm in my car right now, but, yeah, I'm doing Barbenheimer, or Barbie and Oppenheimer reviews. I'm just gonna say I'm in my car right now because I'm actually doing this intro before I even watch the movie, and, or movies, I should say, and I'm watching Barbie first, but nonetheless, it is so busy at this fucking theater, like, I don't understand. It's so fucking busy. Nonetheless, I will be back when I am able to talk about Barbie, and then after that, I'll be watching Oppenheimer directly after. So, yeah, I'm not gonna have time to say my thoughts on, like, say how I'm feeling after Barbie until probably, I don't know, because I'm watching it directly after, so. But yeah, I'll tell you how I feel after the fact, after I watch both of them, but yeah, it's gonna be bad. On that note, though, let's get to the Barbie review. Alright, the Barbie review. Man, I watched it. Man, like, I wasn't expecting much from this movie, because it seemed like just a goofy fucking PG-13 film or so, but, like, I really wasn't expecting much. I will say, I definitely enjoyed Barbie more than I did Oppenheimer, which we'll get to that in a bit, but if I sound more fucking energized, it's because I'm doing this review the day after I watched the films, because my head was pounding after I did the fucking double feature, so there's that. But nonetheless, like, acting was really good in this movie. It was about Barbie. Basically, she had this perfect world, but since somebody in the real world sit there and is depressed and whatever, basically she goes to the real world to find who's depressed and who's making her life kind of miserable, and basically she fucking finds out who it is, takes it to the actual, like, Barbie land and everything, and basically Ken also went with her when fucking she sat there and went to the real world, and he enjoys the real world because it's not a land basically run by women, it's a land run by men, pretty much is what it was a deal. It was kind of, honestly, this movie was kind of definitely aimed more towards girls. I don't really care. It was still fine to me. I could still watch it and find enjoyment out of it. Like, it had some good jokes and everything like that. I will say, fucking John Cena is the Kin maid and Dua Lipa is the other Barbie mermaid. I don't fucking like that. That's one thing I did not enjoy. But I mean, it was very enjoyable. The soundtrack was really great. I really enjoyed the soundtrack. You'll probably hear some of the soundtrack because I might even play some of the soundtrack in Oppenheimer, because here's the thing. Oppenheimer doesn't really have a fucking soundtrack, so there's that. But no, it had people like Will Ferrell, Michael Cera, Margot Robbie, fucking, God, I'm trying to think, John Cena, Dua Lipa, I think that's how you fucking say her name, I don't fucking know. I'm not gonna, if you're gonna chastise me for fucking saying the name wrong, I don't give a shit. I'm trying to think of who else. Ryan Gosling, and just Emma McKay, that's another person. A lot of people from Sex Education, the Netflix show, was in this movie. But no, this was, I really actually really enjoyed Barbie. I definitely didn't expect to really enjoy it, but I mean, honestly, it was a decent little movie. I don't mind. Something I could rewatch too. It's not something I can't rewatch. In the end, fucking Barbie realizes that she doesn't want to be Barbie no more and becomes a human. Pretty much. It's weird, but I mean, it works in the movie if you watch it. But I don't know. Apparently, Barbie has made over the opening weekend like 300 something million. And it's winning the war, as people call it. I don't fucking know. I don't know. It was pretty damn alright. I didn't mind it. It was funny. It had good acting, had a great set. Apparently they almost ran out of the color pink. They almost, now like you have like a shortage of pink fucking paint and shit, because that's how much pink they fucking use. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed Barbie. It was a decent movie. And we'll get to how I felt after Oppenheimer, because that was something I didn't really get to the Oppenheimer review. But I do recommend Barbie if you would like to watch it. Yeah. Alright, well, fucking Barbie was alright. Oppenheimer is next. I've already watched Oppenheimer, but when I'm recording this, because I just went straight to Oppenheimer after Barbie, but my head is pounding now, so I will definitely, you'll see the review in a matter of seconds, but it's probably going to be a couple hours before I actually do the review, because, oh my god, my fucking head is pounding. It was a great experience, but man, oh, my fucking head. Jesus Christ. On that note, though, fucking, let's get to Oppenheimer. My head. Holy shit. Alright, Oppenheimer. This movie, I didn't hate it. Okay, first off, I'm not gonna say I disliked it. I did not dislike it. It was a good movie. The cinematography was great. The acting was amazing. And the overall tone of the movie was really good. I am going to say, this movie was so fucking long. This was 3 hours long. Normally, I wouldn't go to a 3-hour movie, but I did it for the double feature experience. And man,
Movies do not need to be this long. After the explosion, which by the way, the explosion wasn't even the build-up of the movie, alright? The whole deal, it was the explosion was the build-up halfway towards the movie, and it happened. And that was it. And then it showed the aftermath, the court, and everything. And honestly, keep in mind, I'm a history buff. I am a history buff. I love history. Not this type of history, man. This shit was after the explosion, it was so fucking boring. And I'm not... See, and that was like an hour and a half into the movie. They could have ended it at the explosion and that'd be it. But no. Another hour and a half of just court shit and everything of what happened to Oppenheimer, which is fine. I guess that's technically what the movie was about. I guess if I wanted to watch something about the bomb, the atomic bomb, I just should have watched a movie called The Atomic Bomb. But still, and I'm not trying to hate on the movie, because I still liked it to an extent. Like, I liked half of the movie. It's just the fact that it was so long, and I honestly, like, I fucking was done after that, because I was like, I would say, let's see, 2 hours for Barbie, an hour, about 3.5 hours into my double feature, I was pretty much done. So that probably didn't help the situation. And I mean, I don't know. Let's talk about more of the positives, because the positives was the acting. Robert Downey Jr. and Cillian Murphy definitely stole the show here. Cillian Murphy played Oppenheimer, and we also had another, like, multiple other people. It was a great cast. There was fucking Josh Peck, Jack Quaid, fucking, I'm trying to think, Matt Damon, multiple people along with those two, and it was a really good acted movie, and well shot. It was definitely well shot. They had black and white scenes of the explosion, scenes leading up to the explosion. It's not, okay, I will say this. If you're looking for more of an action-packed movie, Oppenheimer is not your movie, because it's not really action-packed. If it's just something you want to watch for entertainment purposes and drama purposes, it's kind of like, it kind of reminds me of, like, I would say, if you were to watch the first half, it's fine on its own right there. But then after, it kind of turns into a slow court thing, kind of like 12 Angry Men in a sense, but a lot less, not exactly like 12 Angry Men, I guess. But it, honestly, I would recommend this film as a one-time watch. I don't think it's a watch multiple times or you could rewatch it. That's just me, though. It could be different for somebody else. Somebody else could want to rewatch it. Somebody else could think it's enjoyable. Christopher Nolan did make a good movie. I'm not saying it's bad. Trust me, if I would tell you if it's bad. And it's not bad by any means. It just should have been shorter. 1. 2, it probably should have ended once the atomic bomb was made. And yeah, that's really all I got. Honestly, I would recommend both films, but I would recommend Barbie more than Oppenheimer. But on that note, thank you guys for watching this Austin Artist review, and peace.
And I'm bad like the Barbie. I'm a doll, but I still wanna party. Pink felt like I'm ready to bend. I'm a 10, so I pull in a Ken. Like Jazzy, Stacy, Nikki. All of the Barbies is pretty. All of the Barbies is bad. It girls, and we ain't playing tag.